Hey guys, Jeff McKay here. I am super excited that you decided to take some time out of your day today to check out this webinar I'm doing. I hope you are having a fantastic week and that everything is going the way you want it to. So, if you are here on this webinar tonight, this means you are looking to increase your business, making it better, generating more income, helping more people. And that's really important because one of the things that you need to be doing is helping others. Because helping others is what's most important and will make you happy. So, what is it that has brought you into wanting to work online, wanting to work for yourself? That can happen in many different ways or reasons. You can be frustrated with your job and looking for a change. You could be looking to completely change what it is that you're doing. And it could be because you are having a midlife crisis, or could have other events that have happened to you recently that have made you completely change what your priorities what your priorities are and what is most important to you. So, what is one thing that happens when you decide to start working online? When you first start, most of the time you get into something, people tell you to make a list of your friends and family and start off that way. But in reality, that is the worst thing that you can do because that's a surefire way of having them say no and being rejected. Even if some of them decide that they will join you, they more than likely won't last because they have just done it to make you feel good, to help you, but in reality, it's nothing that they want to do, so they are just going to slowly work themselves back out of it and not have anything to do with it, and then that leaves you right back where you started from. And also, hearing the word no all the time can be very frustrating and make you second guess what it is that you're doing. But if the reason why you're doing it is strong enough, you will continue, you will persist, and keep moving on, trying to better yourself. And one of those ways is personal development, because you need to change the way that you think, how you speak, how you act, how your body feels. And because if you do not change how you think, how your mind works, you'll just keep going around in circles, the same circles you have been. But you need to change all that and making yourself better, which is why personal development is extremely important when you want to work online and do things for yourself. And also, one of the most important things you want to do is be yourself. You don't want to try and act like somebody else, don't want to act like somebody you're not. You want people to know the real you, your authentic self, because that's what people are going to be drawn to. They do not want to be having a false impression by joining you and then realizing that you are not really who you said you were, that you're not really there to help them. So you need to be completely honest, be vulnerable about your life, make sure you are honest with everyone. You do not want to lie to them or give them false hope. Sometimes they may not want to hear what you have to say, but in the long run, it'll be worth it for them, and they will thank you for it once they have been able to have success for themselves. And so, what should you do when you are online? Depending on what you do, your posts on social media are very important. You don't want to be just posting about anything and everything. There is a certain strategy that can be used. One of those is to bring in incoming inquiries, because you do not want to be going around chasing people you're not friends with, trying to pitch them just to get them to join you. You want people to come to you. And in doing that, that is one surefire way of never being rejected. They may not be interested right at that moment, but eventually, when the time is right for them, they will come back and inquire about what it is that you're doing. Once they see what you're doing, how you're doing, they will want to know how they can get into it as well. And circumstances in their life could have changed. And that's what they are looking for. Something to provide more value in their life. And so, also, what is it that has you wanting to work online? What is your why? What gets you up every morning? What drives you throughout the day to stay motivated and persistent in what it is that you're doing? Many times that can be your wife, your kids, other family members. For me, it's my two kids, because I want to give them more than what I had when I was younger, and not have to go without. And sometimes it can be tough having to say no, and not trying to say that it's because you don't have the money, even though that is the actual reason why. But many times you want to do whatever it is you can for your kids so that they can have the life they want, the life that they deserve, and not have to worry about anything other than just being a kid. And so when you start working online, some things you want to do is provide value daily. You want to be showing what it is that you are learning and turning around and sharing that with others. That can be done through social media, depending on what you're posting. Could be in the form of YouTube videos. It could be blogging. It could be email. Any number of these things can be used to provide value. And the more value you provide, the more people will see you and know that you are who you say you are, that you're there to help, and that they will start to see you as a leader because they will be looking for what it is that you're posting, and they will start interacting more with it because they want to know what it is you're doing. And they will also realize that you have changed because they will see it in your posts and in the way you're speaking and in your videos. And another way is doing hangouts or webinars like this, where you provide value. People can see your face, they can see that you're a real person, they can hear it in your voice that you are there to really help them. That's a good way to get a better connection because they will see you as a real person, not just as someone that they're typing to on social media with a name and a picture. They actually have almost what it would be like to be face to face with you because of the videos. And some things you want to do for personal development would be listening to audios daily, reading books. If you are not good at reading books like I am, you can listen to audiobooks, meditation videos, audios. There's any number of things that are good for personal development, and that's certainly one thing you want to do. And also, when you are working on your personal development, if you're depending on if you're reading or what you're listening to, if something clicks with you or gets you to be where you realize something, you had a wow moment, you could then share that on social media or however way you're providing your value through the emails or YouTube videos. And that'll show people that you are wanting to share what it is you're learning and provide value to others. Sorry about that, just having a moment. My emotions have been kind of fluctuating recently, and things seem to be getting to me rather quickly for unknown reasons. So, if you are here, that's awesome. If you're watching this and you want to get in touch, you can message me on Facebook. You could email me, which the links would be in the description of the YouTube video for this video once it gets posted. And so let's get to the presentation portion of this. All right. So, you are here to learn how to never get rejected ever again and be able to generate incoming inquiries. My name is Jeff Niket, and this is in association with the Black Ops Underground Marketing Group. So, you are here working online. What are some of the biggest challenges in this industry that you can face? One, harassing your friends and family. That never ends well. Hate being rejected. This happens because you are not taught the right way. No marketing budget. There's not enough capital to get into the high ticket products. You do not know how to generate leads. You do not know how to close an upsell. You do not know how to get team duplication, which can be a hard thing to learn if you're trying to go about it yourself. And you do not know how to become the attractor factor by having people coming to you. So, what is it that keeps people from doing a lot of things? And that is fear. Well, you need to realize that fear is just a complete illusion and that it is all in your mind. Fear is your body's reaction to the unknown. It's your subconscious telling you or trying to keep you safe. And that's what gives you that fear. But what you need to do is conquer your fear head on, because you do not want to settle for a life of mediocrity. And you should know that you are worthy of greatness, you are worthy of abundance, and that you can overcome any fear that you have currently by just doing what it is that is giving you that sense of fear. So, this business is about people. This is a Friends for Life business model. It is about building relationships. Because if you are pitching your product before you get a connection, there will be pushback and rejection. And why is that? Because people will only do business with people that they know, they like, and trust, or they want to be like. So, how do you find things in common with people? That is done through the form, which starts off with family, where you can ask questions about family, if they have kids, the type of pets they have, cars, houses, their occupation, what it is that they do for a living, recreation, what it is that they like to do for fun, and motivation. Why do they do what they do? And so, what is it that most people do when they first start out online? They get into their primary business by investing their own money to buy the products and training. And slowly starting to learn free strategies to generate leads. But this can often have a 2 to 4 year learning curve, and also the risk of having to invest more personal capital into your business. And most people never get to this point where they are making money to be able to reinvest it into their business. So, what do the smart people do? They can get into marketing groups such as the Black Ops Underground Marketing, which has a copy and paste process where you are able to generate $1,000 commissions And when you work today, you get paid today. When someone signs up, that money gets deposited directly into your account, where you are able to do what it is that you want to do with it. There's no waiting weeks or possibly even months, like in other companies, before you're able to get your commissions, or even if you're able to get the full commission at once. And in doing this, you are then able to purchase your higher ticket products, pay for paid advertising, paid traffic, and it gives you no risk of having to invest any more of your own personal money, and gives you the ability to have multiple revenue streams, and also the ability to rise to the top of the leaderboards by being able to fund your business correctly. So what is it that you need to do? One, you need to be connecting with the prospect. You need to be building rapport with your prospect. You need to be finding things in common with them. You need to ask a few qualifying questions, and then get out of the way and have them watch your video. Because if you say too much, you'll be pushing them away more than you realize. So, also, what is some ways that you can be seen as a leader? Helping solve the pain points of the industry, as mentioned earlier, which were a few: team duplication, the closing upselling, generating leads, and you need to give away your best value for free, because this shows that you are there for the person. Ask the qualifying questions to make sure that they are a fit for your business and that they are somebody that you want to be working with. You need to listen more and talk less. And you need to find the people's pain points and problems and offer solutions and be able to connect people to their dreams. So how do you build relationships without even talking to someone? Many times this does happen through social media, and some things that you can be doing for posting would be positive quotes, motivation, inspiration, and these first three are all geared towards personal development. So people that are currently working on personal development would be more likely to comment on these types of posts. And then you have how-tos on marketing, which could be videos on how to do something, or PDF files on how to do a certain strategy, or anything that provides value on how to be able to give someone the ability to do something. Personal adventure, family time, things that you do with your family, entertainment. Entertainment is a great one for getting interaction on your posts, things that change people's state, making them laugh, making them cry, making them upset. Trivia is another good one for getting interaction on your posts, because this has the ability to have interaction by asking questions and having them respond to the answer. controversy. This is a really big one to get people involved on your posts. And this could be entertainment or oh, sorry about that. It's a little technical difficulty here. Controversy, as I said, political, anything that is political can totally have a lot of controversy and would certainly give interaction on your posts. Social proof of your success, social proof of your team's success. And another big one is piggyback marketing. By marketing your posts based off of what is current in the industry, like movies or books or anything like that. And value-based webinars such as this. So, some things you should pay attention to for your mindset, for your personal development, and just to keep in the back of your mind. And that would be that there are two worlds that exist simultaneously. The first being everything that you want, the second being everything that you don't want. Now, that was really interesting when I first heard about that. And whichever one that you focus on is the one that you are going to get. And when you do personal development, you learn that you want to be focusing on what it is that you do want and not what it is that you don't want. If you, for example, if you want to buy a new car, you want to be keeping your thoughts focused on buying the new car, how it would feel having that new car, and not focusing on what it is that you currently have for a vehicle, why you don't want to have it, because that will pretty much just end up keeping you having what it is that you don't want, that car. That's why it's really important to focus on what it is that what you really want, because then you will start to think of ways on how to get that. Because you want to be focusing on everything that you desire in your reality. And you need to speak your reality into existence and be aware of how you feel in your physiology, how your body feels when you speak, because your physiology is your compass to your success. Because when you are speaking your reality into existence, if you believe it enough, you will feel it inside your body. And using the power of visualization is another great thing to do when you are working online. So you want to get clear on what it is that you want, get clear on your perfect business partner, and who you want to attract, what's your intention, what do you want to achieve, what is your preferred state, defining your perfect day. All of these are things that you want to write down on a piece of paper, because that will make them more real and keep them more in your mind. So what are some ways to hit the mass market industry-wide? That's to focus on these two areas, personal development and leadership. The other being marketing strategies that could be used for any business. So remember, you want to pique curiosity, let the tools do the selling, focus on the relationship and the connection, because people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. So, what are some ways that you can start producing $1,000 commissions? One would be purchasing the reseller rights for $299 per year or $99 quarterly for the Genesis Education Library, where the product sells for $1,000, which gets paid directly to you, and you make 100% commissions in real time. So some of the personal development legend series, some of the people in that have interviews and would be Ray Higdon, Tracy Walker, Jeff Mills, Zach Zufelt, Darren Little, just to name a few. There is a health and wellness library. There is a huge marketing library from Twitter, LinkedIn, WordPress, Facebook, Instagram. So many things that you're able to just go back and forth with anytime you want to look for something. So what would $1,000 commissions do for your business? Gives you the ability to make $1,000 commissions in real time. Gives you the ability to use it as spendable cash flow. Have the cash flow to run your business. It can be considered your front end ATM machine. And you work today, you get paid today. So what if you were given the entire campaign that has generated as much as $900,000 in team commissions in 90 days from a complete flat start? All the sales copy you need to start popping $1,000 daily commissions, all the value campaigns, the follow-up campaigns, the promotional campaigns from A to Z, show you the actual Facebook that creates interaction, teach you how to recruit new reps within 6 to 45 minutes into your business, and gives you access to the private Facebook group, which is filled with a ton of marketing secrets and information. And when you join, you get some bonuses as well. Bonus 1, you get a live 90-day millionaire mentoring with Darren Little, which has a $10,000 value. Bonus 2, 2 hours of recruitment training on how to recruit new reps in 6 to 45 minutes, which has a $2,000 value. Bonus 3, access to the secret Black Ops Underground Facebook group, which has a $2,000 value. And you could be one of the 50 families to earn $100,000 by getting $10,000 of millionaire mentoring for free. Start making $1,000 commissions. Get the campaigns that have generated over $13,000 in a single day, over $25,000 in a single week, over $100,000 in a single month, over $1 million just using these strategies. So some examples. Yassine was able to generate over $32,000 within 6 months, and at the time, he was only 19 years old. Darren Little was able to generate over $39,000 in the first 15 days, and the first 6 months, the total team commissions were over $1 million. So here's what you get. The Genesis product library, which has a value of $1,203. Bonus 1, the live millionaire mentoring. Bonus 2, the 2 hour of recruiting training. Bonus 3, the Black Ops Underground elite operations, which gives you a total value of $15,203. But since we're here for the people, we would not even think of making you pay that. We wouldn't even make you pay $10,000, even though it's